return where we do not pick sides. We pick reality. And the reality is this. Dear new rappers, don't be like a AR. Don't be like a Philadelphia goon rapper. AR. And the reason why I'm saying this is this. Not that he wasn't a good individual. He wasn't a cool dude. But I'm telling the new rappers, don't be like a AR and throw away something that could benefit your life. Now, if you guys don't know who AR is, he's a Philadelphia rapper. Used to run around with hip hop. I'm gonna call him a legend, Cassidy. Um, and something very big happened for AR that a lot of rappers will love to happen to them. I don't know if you guys remember a few years back when Drake and Meek Mill was beefing, and Drake said AR name in the diss record. Now, if you know anything about promotion, if you know anything about being plugged, he plugged AR when he said his name in that diss record. Do you know how many times that diss record got played? Do you know how big that diss record was when Drake and Meek Mill were going back and forth? He plugged it. He plugged it. But I'm telling the new rappers, don't be like AR and throw away something good. AR had the opportunity to create generational wealth. He had opportunity to make a lot of money in the music industry. He had opportunity to rub elbows with a lot of powerful people who are in the industry. But yet he chose the streets. Don't be like an AR and have one foot in and one foot out. Listen, man, I'm gonna tell you this. If you want to be a hip hop artist and you feel you got what it takes to be a hip hop artist, be a hip hop artist. All right. If you feel you got bars, if you feel you good at making music, making beats, do that. That's what separates the real dream chasers from the ones who got one foot in and one foot out. I'm here to tell you. You can't have one foot in and one foot out. It's not going to work. Right? Now, a lot of people are blaming um, the Vlad interview that AR did and basically saying that, he told on himself. He snitched on himself, which, could be true. You know, he said a lot of things that really got him hemmed up, right? Because the feds was already on this individual, and then he jumps on Vlad TV, and everything that they were looking for, everything that they thinking that was going on, he said it. So it's pretty much the nail in the coffin. You know, I hate to see such talented people, die, which the music industry has a lot of death. I hate to see such talented people not fulfill their full potential. For me, I liked AR Ab. I like this style. I like this grittiness, and I like what he brought to the game, and I like what he represented as far as Philly. But what I didn't like is how he played himself, how he tricked himself out of a position of power. It's craziness. And like I said before, man, if you're gonna do music, if you're gonna do hip hop, but you don't have to live what you speak. You can be speaking from a person on the outside looking in. You can be speaking about what you've been through, right? But it comes a time when you gotta pick. When you gotta pick if you're gonna continue to be a street dude, or are you gonna continue to be a hip hop artist? You know, are you gonna continue to really be a street dude, or are you gonna leave the streets alone and really chase your dreams and try to become a rapper, try to become a hip hop star, right? And that's what separates the real rappers, right, from the ones who are in the streets still selling dope, right, and getting hemmed up and throwing their whole life away. So, new rappers, if you haven't learned anything from AR app, learn this. If you want to be a rapper, be a rapper. Street shit, you gotta leave it alone because the feds are listening to the music that you're putting out. The feds are listening to all the crimes that you say you committed, all the crimes that you said you are committing, all the crimes that you speak about, your friends are doing, they did this, they shooting, they killing, they listening to that. And I promise you, if you rapping and you telling your life story and you telling everything that you going through at that very moment, they building a case on you. And then once they build that case, they're gonna come for you the same way AR Ab did. And when you're in jail, and this is something that I learned from Little Boosie. Little Boosie said they played like 3 hours of his music when they was trying to pin those murders on him. Right? They're gonna play your music in court, and once they play that music in court, if some of the stuff that you speaking on is lining up with the case that they have at hand and the stuff that they are accusing you of doing, the jury 9 times out of 10 are gonna find you guilty. AR got sentenced to 45 years, man. That's basically a life sentence for a man who's already 40, almost 40, if not over 40. 45 years, it's a done data. You know, it's feds, which means what? You got to do 85% of your time. So don't go out like AR out. You got the opportunity right now to say, you know what? I'm really going to try this music thing. I'm really going to put my best foot forward. And I'm really going to, you know, chase my dream and try to become a hip hop star. And I'm here to tell you, if you work hard and you stay dedicated and you put the same amount of work in that you put into being a street dude or being a gangster or being a drug dealer, into that, it'll pay off. Dear rappers, don't be like an AR app. Peace.